Okay, so yeah, you guys are wondering, Drew, you haven't uploaded since the Paul McCartney Tug of War episode. Guys, I'm postponing the Wings thing till November because I want to finish off the 31 Days of Horror, and my phone wasn't taken away. I'm not, so we can actually do more uploads. And today we're gonna be reviewing Trick or Treat. Yes, you might say, well, why not Dracula? I thought Trick or Treat was gonna be the Halloween special. Yeah, well, I thought, man, I'm gonna go trick or treat. Not like that mean. I'm just gonna go as a hippie myself. But so trick or treating, the trick or treat movie. Gosh, this movie. I've always loved the anthology kind of basis, how it's different stories. But there's other movies that don't do it as well for me. But this movie does it really good. The bus story is very. It's so sad. Story about the bus driver, needs the kids, the troubled kids are put in the bus, and the bus driver decides to drive them off a cliff. That's just sad. The story about the girl, that's pretty sad. About the evil teacher who pretends to be the Dracula type of guy. Also, his son Billy, and there's the son. And there's the fat kid that gets. The movie that goes so well with the basis. I think it's like. It's one of my favorite anthology movies. Should there be a Trick or Treat too? Nah. It should be a movie that stands by itself, and that's one of a lot of the best movies are made that way. But for me, Trick or Treat is just. It's awesome. Theme song for the movie's great. And I saw these little short stories on YouTube that show Sam on other holidays like Christmas, Sam's first day. And I love Christmas, and that's what the important announcement at the end of tomorrow's video is going to be. Well, today, because I don't want to talk. Well, with this one, I feel like Trick or Treat is a great movie, a really good movie, because it's so good. It really is good. I could not say anything bad about this movie. It's a creative movie. It tries so much new. The horror stories are great in this movie. Sam is the character. He's very cute. I love Sam. He's very kind. I love his look too. Little pumpkin lolly. And the bit off of it's the Jack Lantern is just so cool. That's like one of the coolest horror weapons besides school. Um, the whole burlap sack. It's kind of like a little cute. It's like a little kid. I like how he's the guardian of Halloween. Like if you don't celebrate properly, he'll come after you. It's cool. I love Halloween. Sam, please don't come after me. But yeah, with Trick or Treat, the production design was really good in this movie. And there's the one with the three costume kids, and the end is very good. You know how like the kids are all go to the quarry, and then there's the quarry has the drowned kids on there, and they all come up and they rise to get one of them, Wanda. And that final scene where Sam finally comes after the guy, and the thing about the old man is actually the bus driver is so cool. It's like all these stories connect because if you didn't know one scene, the girl's running away and almost to like the marching band trying to get to the parade because she's being chased by this guy with vampire teeth. We don't know who that is. Then we find out one of these three teens are werewolf girls. Whenever they one's Little Red Riding Hood, at the end they turn into wolves, and we reveal the man in the Dracula mask is the teacher, is the high school teacher who killed the fat kid, and he's the father of the son. So that's a really like everything fits together. And then of course how Rhonda is attacked by all the drowned kids. That kind of fits together with the beginning with that whole the school bus. Just I love this movie, man. I mean, and here's the thing. We've been talking really negative about a few horror movies, but feels like we're on a streak of great horror movies. We talked about Halloween Kills, which is okay. Halloween, The Shining, one of my old favorite horror movies in my top three. Um, this movie definitely my top five, and then we have Tomorrow's, which has been one of my favorite. It's about my sixth favorite horror movie. I love all these movies, and next year I'll probably be covering Frankenstein too. So, but to give you a little bit of a hint for next year, we're going to be covering the Night of Living Dead movies, the Frankenstein movie. We're going to be covering the Child's Play. because we're gonna try to do that or sometime next year. And I just am so happy it did so well. My friends have made disc golf content, which I mean, it's cool. It's really cool because I mean, do what you want. I mean, I'm not one of them kind of guys that say, you do this, you're a nerd. Because I mean, I'm a YouTuber myself. I don't got that many subscribers. Besides you guys are my family, and I love the fact that you guys stick with me. And those are the best subscribers. You want to know who I don't know? Here's some news. Well, first of all, introducing this from November 20th to November 19th, Friday, till the next Friday. We're gonna be covering all Beatles stuff, nothing else. So that's gonna be for my Beatles fans. Please tune in that week. We're gonna be covering the Wings catalog next week, in November, the second week of November. And then we're gonna cover the Texas Chainsaw movies on Thanksgiving 1 and 2. So that's one thing that's not gonna be Beatles related. And then when around Christmas, we're gonna cover my favorite horror movies. Home Alone, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, my favorite horror movie. So if I talk really good about the movie, just let you know. Home Alone 2, gonna be covered. The Elf is gonna be one. Rudolph, another movie. The Year Without Santa Claus, maybe. And I'd say, I'm really excited to do that because Christmas for me is like my favorite holiday. Halloween's my favorite holiday. It's definitely my second holiday. And then we're gonna do New Year's special day before New Year's because I want to cover everything we've covered. Because we've covered a lot, and I mean a lot this year. This is when my channel grew, and I'm excited to see what we can do next year. Well, anyways, guys, thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and this has always been a treat to talk about my favorite things to you. Well, guys, have a happy Halloween. Well, no, tomorrow. If you're celebrating it tonight, have a happy Halloween, and stay healthy. Just make sure your family's okay. Bye.